Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may be proved what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash, the Wadi of Hashem Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I brought this out of the Lord, take the course of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the filthy customs that I've taken upon. Yeah, right now the time is 12:53 p.m. Friday, June 6, 2025. The hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment on our Shashu. Just want to get a quick one in. Just jumped in my feed. So I said, let's make do with the calling. Hey, this is our reasonable service, bro. And I'm not looking at it no other way. I don't know what your problem is out there against the scriptures. The scriptures is plain. It's plain, straight to the point. And it's you out of your mind, man. People out of your mind. The headline reads dedicated service. It's a dedicated service. It's you that don't want to comply to the rules of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So he's going to deal with you accordingly. Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to deal with you accordingly. He's going to make do. He's going to make do on his promise. When it goes back to let me see. He's gonna make do of his calling when it goes back to Zechariah. Zechariah, what is it? 13. He's gonna make do of his calling. He's gonna make do of this right here, and you're gonna be caught up in this, and you ain't gonna be preserved. You know, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, say the Lord Yahweh Shah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And you ain't gonna be left therein. That 1/3 is gonna be left. You ain't gonna be left in there. You're gonna be hit with those missiles, those laser beams, the concentration camps, walking dead motherfuckers out here hungry with pitchfork and butter knife, hungry for you, looking at you like you a dinner, and you ain't gonna be able to get out of it. Because you didn't hearken. You didn't hearken to what Yahweh Shemel Shah wanted you to do. That's yeah, you didn't hearken. It says wisdom warns. That's what it says in Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. The wisdom warned you, and the men that was out there telling you what you should be doing, you didn't take the warning. And this is what he's gonna do to you. Right? Let's go back real quick. Just want to get the verse. He said, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it should come to pass that in all the land, say the Lord Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And that's gonna be the ones that's gonna take heed. The third that's gonna be left therein is gonna be one that takes the reproof. You 2/3 ain't gonna take the reproof. Okay? So lock it. Because we out there. We putting up the video. The YouTubers doing the heavy lifting. We don't have to leave America to go do it. We just stay right here and push the word. It says wisdom 1, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth out. Wisdom crieth without. She utter her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city, she utter her voice and utter her words, saying, and that's what the wisdom is crying through the men of the Lord. That's why we precede you. So we telling you, man, present yourself to Yahweh Shemel as a living sacrifice. All right? Did I read that? It says dedicated service. Let's go back real fast. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Yahushua, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That is your reasonable service. Okay? All right, go real fast to the word reasonable.
Reasonable.
Of a person having sound judgment, fear, and sensible. Sensible. I was right. Salaki. That's it. Now you don't want to take heed to it because you think you got the answer. Hold on, let's see. Look what it says. I want to see what that says. Hold on.
No reasonable person could have objected.
No reasonable person would have objected. You and no reasonable person would reject the truth. Okay? So you got nothing coming. Alright. Just doing a quick one. Got a little bit of time left on the clock. You know, I can do my calling, bro. No reasonable person will reject this truth, bro. This is mercy right here. Oh. Salak, I'm just looking at verses right now. So I'll get another one in right now. Get another one. It's raining. The weather just don't quit. You know? You probably can hear the rain. Just looking for a verse to lock in. Alright, let me go back. Alright, it says, wisdom warns. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttered her voice in the street. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gate. In the city she uttered her voice, her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? How long you to this how that verse go? Until this place is brought down, destroyed. You're gonna know. You're gonna suffer by pain. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. You hate knowledge. You hate the truth, bro. You're gonna pay for this. You're gonna pay for what's about to happen. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. You know. So I just wanted to bring one out real quick. Okay, man. So you're gonna know. Let's read on. It says, turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And he's done that. From the apostles on down, he's done it. We had other individuals that have brought out truth. Nathaniel Ray brought out something. He brought out the name of the Lord with him and Bun Yum Yum. But then he went out and did some other shit. He didn't want to stick to it. He wanted to get that bag. And he got the bag and he's living it up. Got all types of monies. Looking like a celebrity. Yeah, he is. Looking like a celebrity. There you go. Slovakia. Looking like he's gonna be on top of the world. Oh, prosperity. We can have everything now instead of waiting for the kingdom. Instead of waiting for the kingdom, getting everything in the kingdom, he want it now. He want it now. Slovakia, bro. I can't believe you can't find it. So you're gonna see that the kingdom is supposed to be waited for. You're supposed to wait for Yahweh Shemel Shah. You're supposed to wait for Yahweh to send back Yahweh Shah. So we can get the eternal life, not running around wearing purple and living it up now, get the 501(c)(3) child and all this. No. Nope. That's not the way. How you renew your mind, you come back and you worship Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's your reasonable service. And y'all apostles have taught us well. Shit. We're not going around that. We're not sugarcoating it. We know what this is about. We waiting patiently waiting. Hey, I'm gonna make it to continue to this. I gotta run back inside. So it'll be to be continued. Shalom.